Welcome back everyone to a brand new video, and today I have a very exciting topic. My Hero Academia. Now this is one of my favorite animes, and like everyone else, I have my own opinions on who is the best character, or what's the best fight scene is, or anything else like that. But today, I want to talk about character development. And with some characters, it's easy as using your full power like Todoroki to show that these characters have changed, other characters aren't that lucky. So today, I want to talk about the best boy, Deku, and what has changed with him. To be honest, the main reason I wanted to make this video was the fact a lot of people have said Deku hasn't changed at all. Yeah, and Vegeta is taller than him. Now, Shonen protagonists are kind of weird because a lot of times their progress is way more power-based than emotionally based. Like, instead of them fighting their inner demons, they usually just fight, sometimes demons. Of course, we have people like Marka from Solo who becomes more and more confident in herself, and that makes her stronger. But we also have people like Goku, whose entire life goal is just to be strong, or the strongest. We do have some people in the middle of that, but it's usually more focused on one or the other. Also, a lot of time progress is just shown by a huge change, like, oh, this person is no longer evil, or oh, this is just a different character since the last time we saw him. This is why Deku is interesting. He has a very subtle change that a ton of people just brush over. The two main scenes of him I will use to show you the change is when he saves Kachan from the slime monster and Deku vs. Overhaul. I know I already said it, but seriously, spoilers are coming. Okay, so baby Deku never had a quirk, but still wanted to be a hero, and this is his base. We know that no matter what happens, he wants more than anything to help people, but he can't in this universe. So, we see him in a scenario where he sees someone who hates him in trouble, and every hero on the scene won't do anything. And before he can even think, he starts running towards the villain to save his enemy? Frenemy? God, not that one. He tries to save one of his edgy rivals. To be fair, this is kind of a weird relationship. Bakugo has always seen Deku as weak and someone who isn't worth the time, while Deku sees Bakugo as a close friend and someone he deeply cares about. So when he does this, it shows us right away that he is a hero, someone who puts everyone else before him. Now, you can argue that he only did this because he knew Bakugo, but we all know Deku still would have done something if it was someone random. Anyways, after he runs towards them, All Might shows up and is like, "What's up guys, I am here and I am the best." Then everyone squares and we move on to All Might giving his power to Deku, and giving him the chance to become even more of a hero. Okay, so breaking this down, we see a couple of key points of Deku. He has what it takes to be a hero, and now nothing will stop him, but also the fact that he is terrified. Yeah, this is something that not a whole lot of people bring up, but Deku is scared every single scene in this fight. The only reason he did it was because his body forces him to. We also find out he is a bit of a crybaby. Like, wow, he cries a lot in the first season, and he isn't very heroic yet. Like, you wouldn't want this guy to save you? How do I put this? You feel pity on him. Like, wow, that sucks man, but thanks. Now, let's look at one of the best things we see him do in the anime. Deku vs. Overhaul. First off, just wow. This fight is pure hype, but looking more into it, we truly see how much Deku has changed. So, we see some really powerful people try and take this dude on, but no one is up for the challenge. Even when Deku first sees Overhaul, Lemillion, someone who is stronger than Deku at this point, is on his last legs, and without a second thought, he takes him on. Even after seeing his teacher get stabbed through the chest, he just keeps going and gives a damn good speech while fighting on. And then he gets stabbed and is like, let's do this. Let me remind you, all of this is for a girl he really hasn't met and just knew she was in trouble. Even she knows that he won't give up until she is safe, and he has no second thoughts even when he is messed up. He keeps on going, not because he is scared or because his body forced him to, but because he's Deku. This is what changed. He is no longer a scared crybaby, he is a hero. Also, real fast, right after he catches Eri, he teleports, and any main villains out there, if you see your enemy teleport before your eyes, you're fucked. Back to the fight. We see that Eri will eventually end up killing Deku with her power if he doesn't give up. And you know what Deku does. Oh cool, Eri, you're amazing. And continues the fight. While the rest of the fight is amazing, it really just shows even more that Deku doesn't give up. And it's kind of short-lived, but Deku kind of mops the floor with it. He became a man. There is one more thing that may help my case a little more, and that's the fight with Gentle Criminal. And yes, I know I only said I was going to use 2 instances, but this is my show, so suck it. Okay, so the main reason I want to talk about this fight is because no one was in danger, at least the life or death kind. So, this fight all starts because UA is having a festival for the students, and Gentle thinks this is a stupid idea, with all the bad stuff that is happening especially. So he wants to break into the school and crash the party. Deku ends up running into Gentle by accident and deduces his plan, and the fight begins. One of the neat things about this fight is the fact that there aren't really any stakes in it. Like, yeah, the festival will get cancelled, but that's it. Deku wouldn't really lose anything besides making Eri happy, and that's it. I really like this because it shows that Deku is willing to really do anything to make others happy, no matter how big or small that might be. And I'm not just talking about Eri, I'm talking about the other students who have been working hard for this festival. However, one of the best parts is Gentle. He's just so likable, and his origin kind of involves Deku, but super indirectly. So, Gentle's backstory pretty much shows him being weak and failing on becoming a hero, one of his big dreams, while he was young, and this makes him say, well, if I can't be a hero, I must be a villain then. And the correlation between him and Deku is so obvious, even the show brings it up. Anyways, this shows how easily it would have been for Deku to just give up and become something entirely different, but instead, we see that Deku never gave up, and because of that, he is now a hero. So, if you're not convinced of Deku's change, go and watch the 2/3 fights I just mentioned. And if you can, right after each other. Or even better, watch the first couple episodes and then the last couple episodes. You will definitely start to notice a difference. Anyways, that's all I have for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. I loved making it, and if you want to see more content like this, like, subscribe, and share. That's about it right now, and I guess the only way to end this video is to go beyond plus ultra.